Hey y'all, it's me, Christy So Sweet ASMR, and today I'm here to do a chili mukbang. I'm eating chili for dinner, so I thought I would record and do something out of the ordinary. That do something that I don't normally do. I haven't done a mukbang in like a year. When I did the Chinese food mukbang, so this is my second one. I'm not gonna be whispering, but yeah. My dad made chili today, and I have it in a bowl. Still warm, and I put a lot of cheese in it. It looks so good. I'm so hungry because I have not had anything to eat since breakfast. So I also have some saltine crackers. I can eat saltine crackers by themselves, but they're really good at chili. And I have the air conditioner off, and it's freaking hot. And I know y'all like, isn't it December? Well, honey, I live in Florida, and it don't get that darn cold down here at all. Still feel like it's freaking during June or July down here. I feel hot. I'm so hard not to curse. Oh, that's hot. You know what? This shirt is so aggy. Like, stay in place, please. You know what? Bras are of the devil. I don't really freaking understand why else women have to be freaking wearing bras. People tell freaking make men wear darn it cups down yonder because they're freaking private areas slinging everywhere. This chili is really good. Just with cheese. Look, I'm not a normal mukbanger, whatever you want to call them. That's not what I do because it's just. I do watch mukbangs sometimes. I mostly like the ASMR ones because they're just straight to the point. Sometimes mukbangs they take too freaking long to eat. It's like, girl, get to the point and freaking eat. That's what people are watching you for. Gotta freaking do all this and stuff like. What time is it? 4 o'clock? This table. Sorry, I have to scoot up a little bit. I don't really know what to talk about because a lot of mukbangers they'll talk. Well, not in the ASMR ones sometimes, but the ones that I watch sometimes they talk. They're not ASMR. But I don't really know what to talk about. The stuff I want to talk about is like I don't know if I should talk about it, but trying to think. I'm definitely not talking about politics because no. I'm not even going to open that door. Because should I talk about bullying? Maybe I should because I guess I should explain why I don't really have any friends. Basically, I have trust issues with people. So I feel like a lot of people use that word friend loosely, and a lot of people don't know the definition of friend or being a friend. So, like anybody that I've ever been friends with, I've always told them, if you have a problem with me, or if I'm doing something that you don't like and it's bothering you, come to me and tell me. We can talk about it. Don't go around talking to other people about me because that's just gonna create a whole bunch of he say she say and a whole bunch of just drama that's not even necessary. Like no, that's why I don't understand how people they say they're your friend. Oh God, excuse me. They say they're your friend, but they'll as soon as y'all have a falling out, they'll either get on social media or they'll go to a person that doesn't like you and start talking bad about you. It's like you called this person your friend at one point. Like I had a girl, I was in high school. I told y'all this story before on my first live on YouTube that this girl, we were friends in high school and she was a freshman, I was a sophomore. And her little group of friends that I wasn't really cool like that. I wasn't cool with them like that. They was calling me a hoe across the freaking courtyard of the school. I ignored her and them. I didn't start anything in front of everybody because I know that's what high school kids feed off of, drama. That's all they're filled with. They're filled with drama. That's all it is. So I waited until I got home and I messaged her on Facebook, and I told her how I felt. And I felt like my feelings were valid. What really let me know that she really wasn't a friend is that she just dismissed my feelings. I take pride in my reputation. I am not a hoe. I wasn't then, and I'm not now. I take pride in my reputation. And a lot of girls don't. And I'm sorry to say that, but they don't. And, I try not to be judgmental of women, because I am a woman myself. But let's be real. I I'm just not the. If you're a hoe, be a hoe. That's your business. But I don't want to be that. It's not a good thing. you know, it's just not in my character. I'm not a hoe. I don't sleep around. I wasn't then. I'm not now. Mind you, it might have been a few weeks before that happened. There was rumors around going around school that she gave her boyfriend head or oral sex in the stairway or something. I didn't flip and talk bad about her then, and I was like, why is she doing me like this? So I messaged her that day that it happened after school was out, and I'm just like, oh my god. It was like, it hurt my feelings, and I let her know that, and she just dismissed my feelings like it didn't even freaking matter. That's why I knew she wasn't a real friend, because real friends be like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I understand. I'm sorry. She just like turned it all around, just trying to make it seem like it's my fault, saying, people were talking about you and I stood up for you and all this stuff. I'm like, who the freak is talking about me? Because I haven't done anything to nobody. I'm quiet and stuff. I'll talk, but I'm quiet. I don't bother nobody. I don't be in nobody's business. I'm not in no drama. I say to myself. And I was like, you know what? You know what? You have a nice life. We're not meant to be friends. Let's just end it on a good note. And I wish you all the best in life. And that was it. I haven't talked to that girl 8 years, 8 or 7 years. I mean, yeah, lady. It hurt me. It really, really did. But I realized she wasn't a true friend, because true friends, they don't dismiss your feelings like that. You know, it might have been a joke to her, but it wasn't a joke to me. I didn't find it funny yelling "ho" across the freaking courtyard of a school. Like, it's not funny. Like, just because you don't take pride in your reputation doesn't mean I don't. So, I mean, that was when I was going to public school. But my last few years of high school, my last 2 years, I went to a private school, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Because, yes, there's always going to be problems and drama, but I always tell myself, look, Kristen, if it has nothing to do with you, don't worry about it. And that's what I did. And I graduated, and I was happy there. I enjoyed my senior year of high school. I went on a senior trip, and I had fun with my classmates and my teachers. So, just sometimes I learned at an early age that just because somebody says they're your friend, does not mean that they're your friend. Sometimes people just want to be friends with you because you have something that they want, and they want to see if you'll give it to them. And as soon as you don't give it to them, you're all types of this and that. You're fake. You're phony, and it's like, girl. So, I the bullying part, that was traumatizing for me, because I'm very. I think everybody should be self conscious, but I think I feel like I'm sometimes self conscious in a bad way because sometimes I feel like I don't like the feeling that I'm getting on somebody's nerves. So I just sometimes, if I feel like I'm getting your nerves, I just won't talk to you because I won't. Um, um, I know I keep saying a lot, but I think the worst bullying phase for me was it was grade fifth grade and sixth grade was the worst for me when it came to bullying. I was in fifth grade. I went to this school. It was for kids that had learning disabilities. It was the worst school that you can ever imagine. I was bullied by these boys that were African American, black boys. For some reason, they just loved picking with me. And they would make up songs about me, about my weight, how fat I was, how I once wanted, like, they made a song about how I wanted some cheeseburger. And I'm just like, oh my God. I went home every day crying because I was just so hurt. Like, and I always wondered, like, and people that bullied me were my color. They were my people. They were black kids. And I'm like, why am I always getting bullied by black kids? Like, is there something about me that black people don't like or something? And I've never ever, I've never been bullied by a white person, by an Asian, a Hispanic, any other race. It's always been my own people, and it's sad. The girls were ruthless. They were so mean. I had a girl steal from me one time. She stole my freaking MP3 player. And everybody tried to hoop and flip it on me like I was lying. That's one thing I don't do. I'm not perfect at all. But that's one thing I do not do. I do not lie on people because when you lie, people doubt everything you say from that point on. And that's one thing I do not do. I do not lie. I try my best to tell the truth. So it was just those 2 years of freaking fifth and sixth grade were hell for me. And if I could go back in time, I would change my response. I would stand up for myself a lot more than what I did. Because I was scared. I didn't grow up in a violent environment, you know? I didn't grow up seeing my parents physically fight each other. That's not the environment that I grew up in. Yeah, me and my sister, we had little cat fights, but it wasn't to the point where we had like a black eye and scratches all over our faces and our hair disheveled. So, but I've always wondered, now that I'm older, I'm like, darn, all the people that picked on me and bullied me through school has always been black girls and black boys. I'm like, why is that? Like, I get treated better by different races. Like, why is that? I don't understand. Oh, wow. I've always questioned that. I've always, like, talked to my mom about it. It's like my own people who I felt like would be that would accept me, but they didn't because I wasn't like them. I'm not trying to say I'm better than them. That's not what I'm saying. I was different. I talk different, you know. I don't I feel like I talk normal, but a lot of people growing up, especially like cousins that grew up in a different environment than I did, always told me that I talked white. And I'm like, how the flip do you talk a color? How? How, Sway? How? So, I mean, now I really don't even flip and care because this is how I talk. Now that I'm older, I realized because I would try to change who I was to fit in. I'm thinking to myself now, why did I do that? Why? Why did I try to change who I am for to make somebody feel better? And a lot of the times my friends, most of the time my friends that people that I do make friends with are Caucasian girls. I'm like, it's not like I hate black people because if I hated black people, I hate myself because I'm black. I love being black. It's wonderful. But that's gone. I guess I'll eat the rest of these saltine crackers. Like I said, I could just eat all saltine crackers plain, but I like to have them with chili, or I'll sometimes put peanut butter on them. This sun is going to start going down soon, so my lighting is going to be all the way jacked up. But for all my high school students out there, whether you're, well, college or whatever age you are, just because somebody says they're your friend does not mean they're your friend, because a lot of people don't even know the definition of being a friend, or even they don't even know how to be one. And then a lot of people, they get me with, just because you're friends you have to talk every day. No, you don't. Okay? Because you have to realize people have lives, people have to work, and people got bills. So, I mean, you don't have to talk every day. I have a friend that I met when I was working. We're friends on Facebook. I message her sometimes. Sometimes we go days. Sometimes we go weeks without talking. Because I realize she's working. I'm in school. We're on two totally different paths of life. And People are busy. I'm going to have 3 weeks off of school, so I'm not going to be doing anything. She, on the other hand, she has to work. So, I mean, I try not to take things personal because people have lives and people have things they have to do. People have responsibilities. You know, I'm single, I live with my parents. I don't have any bills. She, on the other hand, she lives with she's married, she has a husband, she has bills she has to pay. So, like, people just sometimes they get so sensitive and they take things personal. But I think a lot of people need to really read up the definition of a true friend because a lot of people do not know it. And I went to a public school and I saw how mean and nasty girls can be. I don't care whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. I've seen how nasty and mean girls can be. And I was so glad that I stayed to myself because there was always fights going on. And you know who was fighting? Girls. Like, guys. And plus, like, it's so different to how it was, like, 20 years ago. And even 30 because probably even 40. Because, like, back when my mom was growing up, she always tells me, when I was growing up, we got into a fight, we used our fist. We didn't freaking pull out a gun and start shooting just because we had a fight or some guy stole my girl or whatever. You fought. So, yeah, so I don't really have that many friends. I mean, I'm okay with that because a lot of people need to learn how to be alone. That is true tea. Because a lot of people out here, I mean, of course, yes, it does get lonely, but I cherish the people I have around me. My younger sister and I, we are best friends. We have always been close. We are close. We are close like peanut butter and jelly, like gravy on rice. We're always we've always been close. We grew up together and everything. That's my road dog. Sorry, I'm falling my bosom. But my best friend is my younger sister and my mom and my older sister. Those are my best friends because you can't trust everybody. Like I said, just because somebody says that they're your friend does not mean they're your friend. And I've learned that throughout life. But and I don't mean to get religious and spiritual and all, but I thank God that I've made it this far to 25. I'll be 26 in February. And I'm so thankful to God for His glory and His mercy because when I was younger, when I was going through those hard times of being bullied, I really thought about just killing myself. I thought about just ending it all because I felt like, who wants me here? Nobody cares. Nobody will miss me. Heck, everybody will be better off without me. But thank God, for my mom, my parents, and my family for, being there for me. Because there were times where I thought, you know what? I can't do this. So, and that's why, like, when I hear these kids committing suicide due to bullying, it makes me emotional because I know what they're going through. Because it feels like it's never going to get better. It'll never, ever get better. You feel like, oh, like you just want it to stop. Like, that's what you want. One thing that I hate about saltine crackers, they're so dry, but they're good. But anyway, I also try to, now that I'm older, I understand that a lot of people are hurt. And hurt people hurt people. And a lot of kids that were bullying me, their home life was horrible compared to mine. And they would come to school and just take all that aggression and anger out on someone like me. Um, a lot of kids, especially in my community, a lot of kids, they grew up with just, sometimes it was both parents and sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes it was mostly they were raised by single moms. And me, fortunately, God blessed me with two parents been married for almost 30 years that love each other. And, so, yeah. Um, and like I said, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody because I'm not. Because I have my issues just like everybody else. I bleed red. Cut me open. My blood is red. I put on my clothes just like the next person do. One leg at a time. So, um, yeah, just sometimes. And then I feel like a lot of kids, it depends on how they're raised. Because my mom always raised me, you never pick at somebody. Because you never know what somebody's going through at home. And a lot of kids are not taught that. They're not taught you don't pick at somebody less fortunate than you. You know, I was taught you don't pick at people just because, they don't have the new sneakers on or new clothes on. That's not right, you know. So, all my kids out there, anybody that's going through bullying, whether it's at school, work, or wherever, keep your head up. It gets better because when I was going through that, I thought it was never ever going to get better. But it did. Um, After sixth grade, I moved to another public school, which was way better than that. Um, and of course, I went through some friendship issues with that, but it was nothing compared to being bullied every day. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Just be yourself. It gets better. Trust me, it does. But I'm full. That was my mukbang, chili mukbang, whatever you want to call it. I don't do these on the regular because I don't like people judging me the way I eat. Especially I'm a fat girl too. They're like, "Girl, you eat all the time." And I know I look like I'm like two different colors, but like my makeup is wearing off. It's time to take this stuff off. I'm gonna take this makeup off, take this wig off, and like go to bed. Um, yeah, because it's getting late and the sun is going down, and first of all, it's hot. Like, talk about this December and all this stuff. Like, please, it's freaking hot. That's what I hate about living in Florida. Like, it's winter time, but it's still, it feels like it's June. So, this is another long video. I'm sorry, but had something on my heart I want to talk about, which is bullying, because I went through it firsthand. And um, I'm sorry, y'all see my bra straps. This shirt is like old and it's so and I should have put on a better shirt. But anyway, I will see y'all in my next video. Y'all take care. Thank you for watching my videos and staying subscribed to my channel, even though I have not made a video in like 5 months. I thought it was 7 or 8, but it's 5. Anyway, I will see you all in my next video. Probably next week I'll start recording some more ASMR videos and probably a ASMR everyday makeup routine. For those that do want a makeup tutorial on how I do my makeup every day. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video, and y'all take care. Christmas is almost here. Next week, yeah, next week, and 2019 is almost over. OMG. So yeah, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all in my next video. And stay blessed. Don't be stressed.